Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome to Netta 27 Sports Channel. My name is Amin, and today I'm talking football. Football season is coming up. Today's September the 7th. This coming weekend, full blast NFL football. And today I just want to give one prediction for one game only. I'll come back with another video during the week to preview and give predictions for the other games, NFL games this weekend. But this is a prediction for one NFL game, and that game is the Carolina Panthers versus the Cleveland Browns. This is the prediction, my prediction for that one game. So here we go. Now, the game is at Carolina. It's a 1 o'clock game between the Cleveland Browns and Carolina Panthers. I am picking the Panthers to win this game over the Cleveland Browns. And reason being the quarterbacks. Jacoby Brissett will be starting for Cleveland. Baker Mayfield will be starting for Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield is a former starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns before he was let go this past season. And the Panthers traded for him for a fifth-round pick. And as it stands right now, if you look at the QB matchup, Baker Mayfield is obviously the better quarterback when we compare the two quarterbacks head to head. Jacoby Brissett has experience, but he's basically a backup, a journeyman backup. He is not a starter. Baker Mayfield, he's a proven starter. His 4 years that we've seen in the NFL, Baker Mayfield is a proven starter. He's the better player. He took a team to the playoffs. So that right there is a no-brainer as far as who's the better quarterback. Defensively, better pass rush, Cleveland Browns. Myles Garrett, one of the top 3 defensive ends in the league. Top 3. One of the best. Myles Garrett, no doubt about it. On the other side of Carolina Panthers, you do have Brian Burns, who is a speed rusher. Coming off the edge, but I got to give the nod to Cleveland because of Myles Garrett. Secondary, that's a wash right there. Carolina has a very good secondary, led by Jeremy Chin at safety. Cornerback J.C. Horn coming back from an injury last year, first-round pick. On that side, Cleveland, Denzel Ward, one of the top 5 cornerbacks in the league. Top 5 cornerback. Let me say that right. Denzel Ward. You got John Johnson at safety. Those are the cornerstones of the secondary for the Cleveland Browns. So that's a wash. Kicking game, got to go to Cleveland. Panthers kicker got hurt during the preseason while he was stretching on the sideline. So the Panthers had to go out and sign a new kicker. So advantage Cleveland there. Head coach, Stefanski, Matt Rule. Stefanski obviously has had more success, so we got to give the head coach edge to Kevin Stefanski, to the Cleveland Browns. Special teams, as it stands right now, I think that's a wash. Wide receivers, that edge goes to the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers has a better wide receiving core than the Cleveland Browns, even though the Cleveland Browns did pick up Amari Cooper. Donovan People-Jones has been starting last year or so for the Cleveland Browns as the number 2. Carolina, you have DJ Moore, I think top 5, one of the best wide receivers in football for the Carolina Panthers, DJ Moore. You have Robbie Anderson as the deep threat, and you have Shi Smith coming out the slot. And you also have Terrence Marshall, who's a little bit unproven but very talented. His second year coming out of LSU, who is also the other slot receiver for Carolina Panthers. I give the edge to Carolina as far as wide receivers, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me. Leave your comments. It's all good. Now, what this game is going to come down to is knowledge of the defense. Baker Mayfield has practiced against the Cleveland Browns defense as it stands right now with all their personnel for the last, I believe, 2 years, with all the personnel that Cleveland has right now. He's practiced against this defense consistently. So he knows their tendencies. He knows the scheme, the defensive scheme for Cleveland. And I doubt that they're going to change their scheme. They may change their calls, how they make their calls, but the formations that they run, that's not going to change. And Baker Mayfield has seen those formations, so just the familiarity, being familiar with the defense, having practiced against this defense, he's going to be familiar with all the formations that Cleveland Browns line up in, and he's going to be able to take advantage of those formations. So having said that, that's a big advantage for the Carolina Panthers offense when you have a quarterback who used to practice against that defense. Okay? Big edge to Carolina right there. And offense is what's going to win this game. I believe the first team to score over 20 will win this game. And I believe that team will be the Carolina Panthers, who have the better quarterback, who's familiar with the Cleveland Browns defense and their formations. And for that reason, the Carolina Panthers will win this game, I say 21-17. It's going to be a close game, but I think Carolina will pull it out. I forgot to mention running backs when I did my comparison. Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, two-headed monster. Once again, Cleveland got the better running backs. Panthers, Christian McCaffrey coming back, one of the top 5 best running backs in the league when he's healthy. I forgot who the second stringer is. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's going to come down to knowledge of the Cleveland defense and their formations. Baker Mayfield, better quarterback, better weapons on the outside, wide receiver wise. And that's why the Carolina Panthers will win this game 21-17. That's all I got. I'll be back later this week with some more predictions for the NFL games. Feel free to leave your comments. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you disagree or agree, fine. Feel free to leave comments. Just be respectful. Peace.